Good morning, Libra. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be your general reading for the first half of November, 1st to the 15th. Please keep that in mind with general readings. Some resonate, some don't. That's okay. Just take what does. I do offer personal readings. If you're interested, you can contact me below in the description box to get in touch to set up a personal read. Thank you so much, everybody, in advance for hitting the like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment if you'd like. I feel like there's a bit of a new beginning for some of you, Libra. It feels to me that some of you are letting go, or you're finally finishing up a cycle in your life, finishing up a certain situation, a certain routine, and it's like you're finding your balance within yourself to move forward, to start fresh in a sense. It almost feels to me like you're having a little bit of a pre-New Year's. Like you're ahead of the game, okay? So some of you might be planning, preparing. It's like when New Year's, a lot of people set New Year's resolutions and all that, and they want a new start and et cetera, et cetera. But I think some of you are like, you're starting that sooner it's just what I feel. You did have the Fool card there, but I wouldn't be surprised if like the World or the Eight of Cups or something like this comes through for you, because that's just the vibe when I was sitting with your energy before I turn this on. See, the Empress. The Empress. Focusing on your self-development, your love, your creativity. Let's take a look at where that's going. I would say the Empress is very much ahead of the curve, ahead of the game. She's got a lot of experience in something. Could be a lot of focus on your healing. There's the Three of Wands. Looking ahead into the future, you're not wasting time. You're not waiting around for something to necessarily, it's a readiness. It's a preparedness, a readiness. You have your eyes open. Some of you may be getting up earlier in the morning. You may be sort of having a longer day to yourself. You may start to sort of create an earlier start, you know, wanting to get up early, enjoying more morning time by yourself, or just as a means to enjoy what the day has to offer you. The Judgment. Yeah, you've made a decision here, Libra, that it's time for you to get to where it is that you see yourself being, or where you want to be in your life. Healing for sure, the Empress. But you're feeling this sense that it's like, I'm worth it. I'm worth pursuing the things that you've wanted to. It's kind of like, why not? You know, what would stop me? What is stopping Libra from achieving the things that you're setting out to do? So I think there's a bit more certainty with the Judgment. That's a bit of a closure energy. It's a bit of like making the decision and sticking to the intentions that you have for yourself. Finally saying, like, I'm in a good place, or I'm preparing a good place for myself. And it's time for you to kind of spread your wings. It looks like that with the Judgment. It's like, spread your wings here and be prepared to take off for flight in your life in some area. And overall, I think this is overall energy for your life at this time. The Two of Cups. Wow. Got some kind of loving connection here. What's going on with this? Seven of Pentacles. Okay, you're putting some emphasis into your connections and relationships. I think this is mutual. Tell me about this person. Yeah, the Lovers. This is mutual. Some of you are in the connection phase, or you're in a connection already. It doesn't matter if it's short or long term. But a lot of you are learning. There's skills here. I feel like some of you are really understanding another person. You're getting to know another person, or you're developing a deeper connection with somebody you're already with. This is like, let's, you know, put an emphasis or an intention on making this connection happen. What is it that we need to do to make this grow? What do you want, Libra? What does this person want? You could be connecting with a Gemini, with the Lovers. And it's really I think it's like a mutual effort, a mutual, you're doing your work. You are definitely doing some of this deeper work here, Libra, in your life with the Empress and the Judgment, Three of Wands. You're ready for change. You're ready to move ahead for yourself in life, grow, expand, evolve. And I think this person, you could be setting an example. So you may have it's like you're showing them just by example, or you're stimulating them to kind of like get involved in that. The Six of Cups. Why the Six of Cups? The Five of Cups. Okay. So for some of you, this connection, I feel like somebody realized here, or they regret in a way, something that was said or done or letting you go in the past. There could be something here that you're trying to make it better. You're definitely trying to, I think it's more your energy here, Libra, that is creating a healing space, creating an understanding. Okay, something here has now come to its, I do feel like you're leaving that behind you though. I feel like the Five and Six of Cups, you're leaving the grief, the sadness, the regret in the past. But I also feel like someone here, and it could be your person, there could be a little bit of reconnection, or now is the time that the two of you are ready to connect properly, to put in time, to put in the effort because you want to. They could have said, Libra, I really missed you. I really regret not being available for you, not putting in the time or the energy, not having the patience. Somebody could have rushed through something with that Judgment, Seven of Pentacles. Oh, we got these two cards. Yeah, see the Tower. They wanted to come out together. Tower with the Three of Pentacles. So you're rebuilding something here, Libra, with a situation. Like, I think it's your own path, but you're also working differently when it comes to partnerships in your life. You're learning how to understand the other person. You're furthering the relationship to grow it to something more dynamic. You're getting involved in, for some of you, it was like there was a close call kind of feeling. There was an ending. I think it may have just been a short period of time or a bit of a fallout, because this connection has realized just how much you've changed them. And by you maybe not being in their life or vice versa, there's this sense that I really want to keep this situation strong. I want to continue doing the work with you. I want to be able to understand you more. It's grounding this relationship. And you have a lot of earth here. You're definitely repairing. There was some kind of repair to keep something together. There could have been a pause. There could have been a pause in this connection. Maybe you needed some time to take a look at where you were going in your path, in your life, what you were doing, what you wanted for yourself, and where you see things going. And then this connection kind of warmed up again. What is this? What is the healing advice for Libra in love? Because there could be singles out there, but I feel like some of you are more prepared. What's the healing advice? The Emperor. You have the Empress and the Emperor, which is like a very strong dynamic within a couple, within a partnership. So I think that's Aries energy. I think it's sort of your healing advice is to connect with somebody who takes you seriously, Libra. Connect with somebody who really wants to do the work, who wants to be responsible, who is serious about you, who wants to have a proper, healthy partnership. And there's a thing here about let's actually understand each other. Let's actually work together. Especially for those of you who may have you know, had some regret or something fell out or something was, you know, they lost you for a second. The Four of Cups. This is somebody who's actually going to show up, and they know what you like. They know what you need in life. They know what you desire, what you love. This is somebody that's listening here with you, Libra, vice versa. Okay? Because I think some of you were getting discouraged or disappointed, and you were like, maybe this isn't meant to be, or maybe something was about to kind of have a bit of a crack in it, a bit of a crack moment. Okay, I'm going to leave your reading there. You've got Aries and Gemini strong in your reading, so you could be connecting with one of those, with either one of those. Let's see what the wisdom of the Tao message is. Prosperity, which is very much the Emperor and the Empress, is prosperous people and prosperity in your life or prosperity in your relationship. Let's see. You are aligned with the power of the heavens, the strength of the earth, and the harmony of the people. Everything you have dreamed of is taking shape now. Receive the generosity and the abundance. Be self-effacing and gracious. What a fitting energy, guys, for your reading. And I think some of you are stepping into the receiving of abundance in your life with the Emperor and the Empress. Creating a life, creating a companionship, creating a situation that the work shows, you know, the effort shows. It shows up in what your life is. It's like you can see someone's success by the fruit they bear. You can see somebody's wellness or to, you know, how they're doing what their fruit bears in their life. It's an example of how they live, how they I want to just see something. What's at the bottom of the deck? Oh yeah, we already did that. Four of Cups. No longer accepting things that are not useful or beneficial for you here, Libra. All right. There's definitely a willingness to build, to grow, to repair, keep things going. So keep up the good work is what I want to say. It's what it feels like in your reading. Really making intentional decisions with the Empress and the Judgment. Really thinking about the decisions that are not haphazard. You know, they're not half-ass here. It's thinking through about decisions that you're making. Are these just aimless? Are these just going to waste time? Are these just living in the moment? Or is this actually helping you get on the path or towards the path where you need to be and where you want to be in life? So there's a thing here about really thoroughly thought out decisions. There could also be a decision that you guys, if you are in an established relationship around parenthood, because you do have that Empress and the Emperor. So there could be a decision with the Two of Cups, the lovers, wanting to add to your family, wanting to kind of create. All right, I'll leave it there, guys. Thanks again for all of your likes, shares, comments. I appreciate it. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.